Welcome to the first episode of Scope for 2024. I'm your host, Tracy Pa. Philanthropist and well-known Kokopo businesswoman Dame Sandra Lau continues to assist and inspire the community through various humanitarian programs, including funding support towards health and educational institutions and women in the province. Dame Sandra is also a strong advocate of having a healthy diet and getting good quality education. She believes they are key to a healthy and vibrant population. Marked down on Dame Sandra's annual calendar is the annual Kerevat Correctional Institution Boxing Day visit on December 26th. Though it may be a small token of love and care for the inmates and the staff, its significance and impact is immense.
Last year's Boxing Day visit to the Kerevat prison camp in Eastern Britain marks 20 uninterrupted jail visits by Kokopo's leading businesswoman, Dame Sandra Lau. She began this humanitarian initiative in 2003. While it has not been easy given the unstable economic hardships for the business brought on by the COVID-19 pandemic, Tropicana Limited without restraint has remained committed towards the worthy cause. Dame Sandra was accompanied by Regional MP Michael Marum, Provincial Administrator Levi Mano, Bishop Rokus Tatamai, and the Provincial Police Hierarchy on her Kerevat prison visit for 2023. For the first time, she brought along two granddaughters, Jasmine and April, to experience and support the cause. The day started with staff of Tropicana busy organizing Christmas gift packs and lunch. The team was quite alarmed by a sudden rise in prison number, totaling 505 as at the end of 2023. This includes those on remand. Such statistics would also account for the significant surge in law and order issues in the province. In fact, that was the key takeaway for Dame Sandra, whose key address was the unrest in Rabaul town, epitomizing the frequent law and order issues being experienced in the province and the country as a whole.
Thinking Romeo you man do ya. You naman no good. Na you something good. Something went wrong with you. People stop, I mean thinking, people kai. I mean thinking you pala. Why na you kai no good lang. Bagrabi province from me pala. So we have to work together. God look out in me pala. So you walk in Kupla, you get your blessing somewhere, one way or the other. Mipla blessed with a new governor who's young and vibrant. Give him time by walking plan in Kupla something now to review East Britain. Me stop here 53 years now. Me lapunong here become young Plamario. Two steps at a time. We jump and down. Mama always like, hey, easy, don't come down. Maybe put down. But I'm very active and I'm very productive in many ways. Time below me, bisa ting. Me walking below me, na me walking plan is something below you plan. In between times, the sisters come in, missionary sisters did good things to us. So you are always in my heart. Wherever you are, you come in, you are sharing with me whatever I have. So the missionary has done great jobs to us in education and in health. Thank you.
Being a role model grandmother to her grandchildren, Dame Sandra was humbled and proud of her two granddaughters who had the chance to speak words of encouragement and positivity with the inmates.
Hello everyone, my name is April Lau and I am the granddaughter of Dame Sandra Lau. I have always looked to my grandmother as an inspiration. As well as being one of the most hard-working people I know, she has made many generous contributions towards our community. Visiting the jail on her Christmas holidays, building schools throughout Kokopo, and doing a lot of charity work that goes unnoticed from the kindness in her heart. May we all put our hands together again and applaud for this amazing lady standing in front of us. I have come to Kokopo to spend Christmas with my family and loved ones, including my grandfather, grandmother, and many cousins. Christmas is the time of the year where we should all be with our family. How come you are here and not with yours? I know that life has many challenges, and taking a step away from crime may be difficult. But it is a powerful decision which opens many doors to a brighter future. You have the strength within you to choose a different path. You have the ability to turn your life around. I hope you take this advice and are able to celebrate next Christmas and many other Christmases with your families. Please cherish the life that God gave you and be kind, forgiving, and loving people. Don't just do it for yourself. Do it for your husbands, wives, and children. Everyone has a place and purpose in this world, and I hope that you are able to find yours. Thank you, Merry Christmas, and God bless.
I implore you to reflect upon the significance of utilizing our time wisely and not squandering it in this place. Above all, let us give thanks to the Lord for granting us the privilege of coming together on this day and letting us commemorate this occasion by reciting the Lord's Prayer today.
On behalf of the inmates, John Wardley expressed sincere gratitude and appreciation to Dame Sandra and Tropicana Limited for the consistent support. He also acknowledged supporting sponsors for their continued visits, which illustrates an unwavering commitment and care for the well-being of prisoners. Wardley concluded that the gesture was humbling and, although hard to repay, he said God would give back in return. Governor Michael Marum at that time was visiting the East New Britain community at Pandi on the border of East and West New Britain, who were displaced by the Mount Telefomin volcanic eruption. He praised Dame Sandra for her prison visit initiative, which demonstrates a selfless act of love and kindness to the inmates year in, year out. Governor Marum highlighted plans of his government's intervention programs that will help prisoners' rehabilitation process, including their release back into the community.
A lot of people pressed up here. Familiar faces, planting people. I've been here, in and out of the prison. Logo come and looking people through the commitments, the invitations here. But I'm so glad that the looking planting people young from sit down here. Most of you probably have regretted why they come sit down here. But like in the talk, big money got plenty of one money. Alright, sometimes when you go through a kind of something or same behind, then you come up with the light. Alright, so you know, time you sit down here, you think over Christmas or family plan Mr. but you yet can change Mr. Alright. And the people need to start thinking. How can we be better people inside the place of the Alright. What they've done, every start with them alone, but like talk thank you, the timely plan, the commitment. I've seen an increase from 473 last year, now we've got 500. That's showing that we have a lot of work out there. Outside the public administration, through the administrator, and people are talking online. Working good people up. And I'm sure a lot of you boys sitting here, you get caught for a little thing and you come sit down here. But there's a lot of people outside lab who have gone away, you also go away with them. Plan to be something only walking. And now while administration, members of the police and all any stuff, those people that deserve to be here all need to come too. Why you look the solo weekly land too, but that's something people are long end. So, eventually we start to see, Lord go down lab only Montuna, you're doing the wrong thing.
After the break, a story worth telling for a long time. Telefomin connects to Tabubil through Urakmin for the first time. The people can finally access government services, markets, and important amenities in just one day. The linking of Telefomin in Sandaun Province to Tabubil in Western Province has taken a huge burden off the shoulders of the Telefomin people. Access to basic services, markets and amenities has been made easier through the government's Connect PNG program. On January 19, Telefomin celebrated the road link with the opening of the Tabubil-Urakmin section of the road link. After 6 years of cutting through rough and rugged terrain of the high walls of the Indabeg Mountains.
With 17% of PNG's population having no road access, many are unable to reach important services for survival. This means little to no access to services and a serious impediment to development. The Connect PNG Economic Road Transport Development Program, announced in 2020, aims to address this serious development blunder. More than 16,000 kilometers of road will be worked on over several phases under the 20-year program at an estimated cost of 20 billion kina. Phase 1 aims to finish the Trans-Island Highway and consequently link Port Moresby and Lae, followed by Goroka, Medang, Mount Agen and Mendi. It includes several road projects that began under the previous government. Phase 2 primarily seeks to link isolated provinces to the rest of the country, and Phase 3 focuses on completing north to south access along the border with Indonesia. The government has committed a significant 5.6% of the annual national budget towards the program. Using forward projections for budget expenditure, this commitment would amount to over 1.1 billion kina each year until 2027.
Minister of Labour and Employment. Please welcome to office.
On January 19, 2023, Deputy Prime Minister John Rosso officially opened the Tabubil to Ukrapmin Road, a 50-kilometer road from Okmenga. Rosso was accompanied by Minister for Works and Highway and MP for Telefomin, Solan Merisim, and other government leaders. It was a momentous occasion for the people of Telefomin who, for the first time, saw vehicles travel into their village.
Moses Palibe, Ipwen's construction workers, we'll acknowledge you. One time, all get this or Walkman blue. Me like me fighting big hand through this or Walkman blue Ipwen di Kamandat here today. You play walk big hard work straight. How you play the mountain to come here? Me look him na me publicly. It's also call him an engineering feat that I don't think would be possible. Plenty of gradient, na battering, na kind of same you play cutting blame, and this like kind of sinkholes them Moses na line talk them here. Those things hard to walk him. Now it take him 5 years to come up here what I mean a place lo urap min lo here.
Merisim with a joyful heart thanked the contractor Ipwens for their tireless effort in making the Telefomin dream a reality.
This road, lo come lo here, emi no easy. Lanti pan time we start lo tok holi tok imi se M3 man. But 3 man em come up road. But 3 man em come up road. So, you like building house, you like okay, what is something you must 3 man, you must think till what is something like making faster. You must 3 man making 3 man go reality. That's why people of Telefomin, me like appeal na talking you me awesome road, halfway road you not come. Papa go there make him number 1 kutla name. Road na hona golongen. This road we start lo May, lo 2018.
Long Benga. Now you count the most years ago finish. Close to 5 years. Now road them reaching rapid. Road them reaching rapid. Maybe like that. Close to 13 kilometers more long reaching Telefomin station.
Last trip, may basa kamu lang gusto.
Mirisim also acknowledged the support the Marape-led government for reaching the unreached.
Time this road, time you looking car come up here, and development come now. And development come. Time car no come, and you must have a development now come hurry up. But time road come, na car come. Now machine come, you must also place them by status list. So me like appeal na talking more people from me, lo Telefomin district. You may start lo where, now you may talk, lo Facebook, you may talk, lo one something. Time road come lo Telefomin, you may talk, lo display. And time lo halimhan, na bring him sinis come back lo Telefomin. One lo mantas of the member, you know what the member. Time one of the member, you may have put him hand one time, the supporting of some sniska. So as you talk of some new year, me one man, but me not looking me over something. You will have a must walking part long member.
Mirisim says the Connect PNG program is a positive signal of intent from the PNG government in supporting long-term road construction and maintenance. The Deputy Prime Minister also thanked the people of Telefomin for allowing the contractor to build the road without asking compensation. Ella Governor Philip Pundialu was part of the delegation to Telefomin. He pledged support to the continuation of the road work from Ukrapmin to Telefomin Station, which is about 8 kilometers away. Inadequate funding has meant roads are few, far better and in poor condition across Papua New Guinea. However, the Marape-led government has made it its aim through the Connect PNG program to connect all the missing links in the country. Despite the criticism, Connect PNG is slowly reaching the unreached. The Tabubil to Telefomin road is an example of Connect PNG at work.
From one remote community to the next, another celebratory occasion for Umba village as a new community health post gives hope of saving more lives. It was an emotional event at Humba in Murabe's Minyama district when the new community health post was opened. Humba women openly wept when representatives from the Murabe Provincial Health Authority and Australia's Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade handed over the 5.1 million kina facility on Tuesday, the 30th of January.
The new fully equipped 5.1 million kina Umba Community Health Post was opened on Tuesday, the 30th of January, in Morobe's Minyama district. Minyama has always been referred to as the back page of Morobe. It would take over 8 hours to reach it due to the deteriorated state of the road from Bulolo and the eroded landslip-prone mountains of Watut and Minyama. In emergencies, when medical attention is needed immediately, pregnant mothers in Minyama lose their lives and their babies because there is no ambulance to rush them to the nearest health facility, which could be at Minyama Station or Aseki. The facility, located at Ward 3 of the Kome Rural LG, is a partnership between the Morobe Provincial Health Authority, the Asian Development Bank, and Australia's Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade. Project Manager Rob Akers described it as the most remote and difficult project that the ADB has ever delivered in PNG. The project commenced in 2014, stalled, and eventually delivered in 2024.
The Health Services Sector Development Project has delivered quite a number of health facilities in Morobe Province. We started with community health post at Mumang, at Watut, at Yamaya, at Dorasa, and now this one. We have managed to complete 2 urban clinics in Lae, at West Taraka and Tent City. We've provided work at the Markham District Hospital in Mutsing and at the Balolo District Hospital, obviously in Balolo. So the project has had an impact in this province, and as your chairman of the board said, the aim of those projects is to assist ANGAO to manage the workload of the Morobe Province. The Morobe Province is the biggest province in the country by a very long way. You have 10 districts, you have more than 1 million people, and that is a very big job for the Provincial Health Authority, for Dr. Binga and his team, and I wish them all well in delivering services to such a dispersed and isolated community.
While the visiting delegates to Umba had the opportunity to appreciate the untouched beauty of Morobe's mountains, they were also reminded of how far the isolated Kome rural LRG is from services. This was outlined by the Health Counsellor of the Australian High Commission, Dr. Lara Andrews.
We were very lucky. We got to fly in over the mountains and they were really beautiful and amazing. But like Rob said, it really reminded me how far away your community is from other services, and really helped me to appreciate how important this contribution of this health facility will be for the community to help you have the health services that you need. And I have heard a lot about roads and distance, and it sounds like there is more work to be done, but hopefully for some of you it means that now you will not need to walk long distances or travel on bumpy roads to get the services that you need. And I think Olga Mama Drama, thank you for your performance. But Mama Drama, you showed us how hard it is and what happens when mothers can't go to facilities and clinics to have their babies. Yes. But hopefully, mamas, now you're not going to go on the road down to Lake. You're going to come to this center right here, because this center, when they designed this center, they talked to men and they talked to women and they asked women what do they need. And so inside is a special room for mamas to go and have their babies with their guardians. It's separate, it's safe, and now we'll have lots of pickaninnies coming in who are well, and their mums will be well, and you will going back into your communities, go back home to your families safe with your new babies.
With regular heavy downpours, the rough dirt tracks of Minyama are almost impassable. Even on sunny days, it would take 3 hours for a vehicle to reach Umba from Minyama station. The people of Umba have to walk for 2 days if they need medical help, because that is how far the Minyama Health Center is. Locals at Ward 3 of Kome Rural LRG were deeply grateful for the new community health post. The number of days needed to access basic medical assistance has now been reduced to only a few minutes to an hour.
Plan di bikin ini bemblas santai. Mama tu santai wanda bikin jahit lembel, because loksi alvimia. Bemblas hard straight. Mi blas am jalo mountain. Mi blas baksim sebi sara pos, mi blas baksi alvimaria posuan.
She expressed gratitude for the new Umba Community Health Post, which will serve not only the inhabitants of Ward 3, but also the neighboring communities like Inimba, where Jenny is from, and further inland in Sewi, towards Maroka in Eastern Highlands Province.
we mi bla work lo pe staff lang na tindakan something kamabi mi bla hamas nang kotro mi bla sawo so member help mi bla you krabi mountain na kam ya yur kem mi bla ham hat straight lom dak sim help him corporation mi bla kati.
The momentous Umba occasion was attended by the Minister for Health, Dr. Lino Tom, Minyama MP Solen Loifa, and for the first time, the female board members of the Morobe Provincial Health Authority.
Until next Sunday, I'm Tracy Pa. See you then.